Hey tribe, welcome back to the Green Sage, and welcome if this is your first time joining me. This will be your November predictions, and I'm going to just pull a card, one already popped out, to see which sign we're going to start with, and we are starting with the sign of Leo for this video. So if you are a Leo, sun, moon, or rising, this video will pertain to you. And this card in particular says, Moon in Leo. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. I've also done a little bit of scripting and written down some messages that have come to me. This will be your overall theme for the month of November. Things to keep in mind, energies that you will be working with. So let's see what you have, Leo. Your message says, great idea, go for it. So there may be an idea that you've had in your mind, put that in frame, leading up to this moment, or you might receive some sort of idea in this month of November, and you're being called to go for it. And before we really get into the messages, I do want to point out that we have entered Mars retrograde right now. And as I speak about Mars, I'm going to go ahead and pull your oracle cards for the month of November. But as being in Mars retrograde, it is a time where we're going to be called to do a lot of reflecting upon things, life in general. There may have been ideas that you've had in the past that you're now second guessing, or you might have ideas come to mind that you are second guessing during this Mars retrograde. And that's what Mars does. It really makes us take a pause and really reflect on things before we just push through and act on them. And you may just have a time where there's an idea that pops into your mind that you want to act on, but at the same time, you might be a little bit apprehensive to do so. You're being called to work through any fears that you have around it and to still go after making whatever dream happen for yourself. This could be in terms of work, career, relationships, friendships. Could be moving homes, traveling, going on vacation. It's going to be different for everyone. But this Mars retrograde is really just a time for us to be extra cautious, to be more on our P's and Q's, so to speak. With this Moon and Leo card, I feel like you have an idea. You have some sort of action that you want to take. And during this month of November, during the Mars retrograde, this Mars retrograde does last until January, by the way. It is warning you to not be too pushy with it, to not be too forceful, to maybe take a different approach to getting what you want, to making what you want happen. That Leo energy, it's really, you're blunt, you're confident, or at least you appear confident to others, and you really go after what it is that you want. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that over this month of November especially, you're being called to find a different way of approaching the situation. And that's really what Mars retrograde energy is all about. Finding new perspectives, new ways of doing things to yield better results for yourself. We're going to get one final oracle card. Leo. I am a rising Leo sign, by the way. So welcome, my Leo buddies. I suggest that if you have not watched my monthly pick-a-cards before, I always suggest that you watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what you can expect in the month ahead. Your sun sign will give you more of an idea of what you can expect in your day-to-day, how you're showing up in the world. Your moon sign will let you know what's going on in your mental, emotional body, your soul essence, what drives you, what pushes you, why you do or don't do what you do, right? And then your rising sign is how other people perceive you during this time. So hopefully that will help you to get a more well-rounded view of what you can expect in the month of November. But let's get into your reading, Leo. Let's move these to the side. Okay, your first card out is Focus, card 37. Next, you have Building Blocks, card 28 in reverse. Then you have Lemurian Seed Codes, Embracing Sensitivity, Uniqueness, Living with Grace. I've never seen this one before. It's really pretty. Next, you had Listening, that wanted to come out in reverse. It says, I activate my receptive side and become an engaged, intuitive, professional-grade listener. Supercharged listening gives me the ability to not only hear the words others are saying, but also to perceive the emotions hiding behind their words. Armed with this knowledge, I'll be in a great position to give them exactly what they need, or if I prefer, to dominate the planet. Then you also have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. This Moonology card also wanted to present itself in reverse, so I will leave it as such. So right away, what I'm feeling for you, Leo, in the month of November is that there is something that is trying to end in your life, and you are having a difficult time allowing that to happen. There could have been something that came to your mind where intuitively, deep down, you know it's time to let something go, and you maybe have been putting that off or just haven't wanted to deal with it because emotions are hard. Change is hard, you know, and it's okay. You're being called to go for it, to allow it to happen, because this Building Blocks card, first off, you have an end card here, and this 28 reduces to a 10, which is all about endings and new beginnings coming in. And this Building Blocks card especially is about you not allowing the necessary changes to happen, right? This is coming to let you know that the things, the foundations within your life that are crumbling or trying to crumble, that they are meant to, that it's necessary to allow that to happen, to get yourself once again back on a solid foundation, a solid footing, and not to hold on to things that the universe is trying to take away from you. It's only trying to take things away that do not fit into your greater plan, that will not yield the results that you are seeking in the long term. Let's see if this has anything. I'm taking the book out here for you. See if there's other messages here. The book says, now is the time to address the cracks in the foundation of your life. Perhaps your values have changed, and it is time to strengthen your convictions and let go of things that no longer serve the vision you have for your life. Or perhaps you chose to ignore the signs that a situation or agreement you have entered into is not right for you. Remove the rotten pieces and reinforce your core moral strength and integrity. Now is the time for rigorous honesty, for you are called to renovate and upgrade your consciousness. You will be so happy when you do. Spirit has a spectacular blueprint for your life, far beyond your imagination. Don't be afraid to replace what's not solid. And that's what this month of November is about for you. And I feel like this Moon and Leo card here is coming with the warning of you don't have to be so loud and boastful about what you're doing. You don't have to be pushy and try to make other people change with you as you change, or grow with you as you grow, right? As you grow, the people, places, things, situations around you that are meant to go and grow with you will do so. And those that are not will fall off, and they will make space for the things that will give you that support and the foundation that you need in the future. They will make room for the things that are deserving of you and your energy. This listening card especially goes with that. I feel like it's really telling you to listen to what people are saying to you, but also to pay attention to the things that they are not saying. Pay attention to people's actions. Even more so probably than actually listening to their words. What is your intuition telling you about how people are treating you, acting towards you, right? Embrace that sensitivity that you have, Leo. You might resonate with being a starseed, or Lumeria? From Lumeria, you might want to look into that. There might be some hidden messages there for you that will help you to go with the flow, so to speak, and embrace your uniqueness. Since I've never seen that card, I really want to read it for you. Lemurian seed codes. It says, your message. You are a highly sensitive being. You might feel that this is a curse, but this card is here to let you know that it is a gift. It indicates that you have spent lifetimes upon lifetimes living with a giant shield up to stop the world seeing the real you. But you are a highly unique soul with incredible gifts that are worth sharing. Through embracing your uniqueness, you can help many others embrace their own. This lifetime is a more graceful existence with less defense and more trust. It's not about protecting yourself, but stepping into the space of surrender and revealing your true self. You're being called to focus on yourself. Focus on what it is that you want in the world, what you want to experience, what you want to share in, and how you want to share that with the people around you. You're being called to really look inward at yourself, to do that reflective work of seeking different perspectives in the situations that you're questioning in your life this month. And to be your unique self. You have, whether it is a viewpoint, beliefs, ways that you want to live your life, show up in the world, that you're meant to share. And you don't share that by boasting or being over opinionated or pushy. You share it by doing, right? You lead by example. I feel like you're really being called to step into like a leadership role in this lifetime, or at least at this point in your life. And you focusing on that and going after that, it's going to bring you very much abundance, with that 35 reducing to an 8. That could be, it's going to be different for everyone. That could be abundance in career. If this is you wanting to build a business, this could be abundance in finding those lifelong connections. If this is in relationships, this could just be spiritual abundance, building that self-confidence within yourself of knowing who you are and not being shaken by other people and their opinions and their thoughts or beliefs. Wow, I was just talking about confidence and I was pulling up this page for you for the focus card. It says, stocks offer confidence, calmness, and a centered place to rest amid turmoil and change. It is a time to focus, to think more deeply, and slow down. And I was also just saying, taking that reflective time. Your personal truth needs some attention, so don't let it get lost in your present dealings. Stocks also indicate and lead you to a balanced place in emotional swings. Be careful of losing yourself amid the behaviors of others. I was just literally saying that. I love how Spirit does that. There's gonna, people are gonna be showing their true colors, I feel like, in the month of November. This could be in relationships, could be, like romantic relationships, friendships, co-workers, work, whatever it is. People are going to show you their true colors. And you're really being called to just pay attention to it. You don't have to fight back. You don't have to argue. You don't have to try to convince people to see your side of things or to agree with you. You're meant to stay silent. Move in silence. Move in silence this month, Leo. And allow whatever endings that are trying to come in to come in. We're going to get 4 cards out, one for each week of the month of November, to get an overall idea of what you're going to be dealing with on a weekly basis, where your focus will be. Move in silence. Let people the saying, do you? Let people do them, right? Like, this is not your month to try to change anyone. You're just meant to observe. If you see something that does not reflect how you feel morally or what you think is right, then let it go. If it's a job situation where you feel that it's not pouring back into you as much as you pour into it, and you have an idea to go for a different job or start your own business, do that. You don't have to tell anybody, you just do it. Just really pay attention to people, places, and things this week. So your first week, you have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups to me, so I always picture the usual tarot depiction, and it's basically someone sitting with their arms crossed, like ignoring a cup that's being handed to them from the universe, basically, because they're just so over the situation. That's what I feel is happening for you this week. The first week of November, some sort of, actually we're already in the first week of November. So at the time that you see this, the next following week, there's going to be some sort of opportunity that is presenting itself to you. You're being called to pay attention to it, to not let the BS that's going on around you distract you from seeing this opportunity. The universe is trying to show you something. Pay attention to it. This could be words that someone says to you, actions that someone takes that the universe is just trying to make you aware of. Either way, I feel like you're feeling kind of apathetic during this first week. So the first week after you see this video, or during that week that you see this video, I should say. Don't get so apathetic that you miss the opportunities that are being presented to you. Your next week, after watching this video, your card is the 5 of Swords. Look, we went from a 4 to a 5. This is the week where you may get into some arguments with people. There may be some harsh words shared. Whether, I feel like it's more of someone coming at you with some harsh words to say. And you're really being called to not give in to that, to not allow people and what they have going on take you out of your energy. And what do I mean by that? That means to not allow you to, get into that fiery Leo energy and tell someone off, cuss somebody out, whatever it is for you, right? Don't allow that to happen. Take that step back, like this person who's just over it, with your arms crossed, just like, whatever. It might bring up some mental turmoil for yourself, where you might be going back and forth in your head of, ooh, I should have said this or I should have done that. But no, that's not on you to do, right? You stay in your power. You don't give in to any drama. You allow the universe to handle it. Because that is what the universe, I feel like, is trying to do for you over this next month. They're trying to deal, like I said, shake shit up that is no longer needed. They're trying to shake out the pieces that no longer fit. And it's not on you to make it happen, right? Let karma take care of itself. If someone comes to you with some negativity, with some rudeness, some meanness, it does not mean that you have to give back into it and react the same way. Karma will handle that. You stay in your power. Focus on you. Focus on what it is that you want to build and create in your own life. Your third week out from watching this video, seeing as we are already halfway through the first week of November. What is Leo's third week? I feel like there's a message here of also saying, don't let people make you doubt yourself this month, Leo. You have some quirkiness about you, right? You have some sort of uniqueness about you that other people, I feel like, have not appreciated as much as they should appreciate. But that is your light that you are meant, oh, I'm getting the tingles big time. That is your light that you have been put on this earth to share. And not everyone is going to appreciate that light, right? Because they have their own healing that they need to do. They have their own inner demons that they need to tame before they can fully step into your light. So don't take offense to it. Allow them to do them. Allow that person, people, situation, places, whatever it is, to just fall away, because it's not meant for you right now. It doesn't mean that it might not come back around in the future. It just means that at this moment in your journey, in your life, that is not meant for you. So don't let it dim your light. Don't let it take your thunder. Go for it. Be you. Your third month out, we have the Eight of Wands. This could mean travel. You could be traveling through that third week of November. This could be communication coming in, the opportunity coming in where you're able to use your uniqueness. But I feel like this third week especially, that is when you are really getting the gumption, the confidence to go after whatever it is that you are wanting, Leo. So do it. These things here have to come before this. There is something happening in the first and second week. It could be the week that you're watching this video or the following week after, and then the week after that. But there's something here, whether that's words or actions, opportunities that may arise that finally give you that fire that you need to go after what it is that you're trying to go after. And like I said, that's going to be different for everyone watching this video. But you'll know it when it comes. In your final week of November, going into that first week of December, depending on when you watch this video, I feel like this final week is where this end of the cycle happens for you. And I feel like it's something that you don't want to end. Something that you've maybe put a lot of time and effort into, work into. But in the long run, you're going to see how it needed to end in order for you to obtain your dreams, your goals. Yep. This is that final week for you, the Magician. This is you making things happen for yourself. This is you manifesting. This is you, the culmination, right, of everything else that had to happen. To get you to the end of whatever tough cycle that you have been in. This is you using all of the tools that you've acquired and bringing about the end of a tough cycle in your life. Like I said, it's going to be different for everyone. This could be you being, okay, tingles again. You're ending some sort of karmic cycle, Leo. What karmic cycles have you been in? It's going to be different for everyone who watches this. This could be relationships that have not served you the way that they should. Relationships that have not poured back into you the way that you pour into them, whether romantic, friendship, or with family. This could be living paycheck to paycheck, and finally you get an opportunity, communication comes in for a job offer or an idea for a business that is going to lead you to the success that you seek. This could be, I don't know. It's going to be so different for everyone who watches this. But some sort of karmic cycle is ending for you this month of November, going into the first week of December. And it's going to be hard to say goodbye and walk away from it. But at the same time, it's going to be like a weight being lifted off of your shoulders because you finally get to be yourself without fear of repercussions or fear of judgment. You get to stand in your power. And the bottom of the deck energy is the Four of Pentacles. So this could lead to some sort of investments for you. This could lead to you being able to save up financially for your future. Save up for traveling. Save for a family. Good things are coming to you. You just have to allow the things that no longer serve your highest good to fall away. And come mid-December, you're going to see how it all has worked out in your favor, Leo. So, Leo, if this video resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Be sure to check out your sun, moon, and rising signs, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.